Good evening to everybody that's locking this week. Good evening. This is the Upnlive show. We're there each and every week. You know, on behalf of myself, DJ Rich, Dragon All Star, Fire Q, Look Brown Ross, Bread back there. You know what? We're there with us all right this evening. I know me have a little complaint, but before we get to that, Rasta, what's good?
There, go on easy. Give thanks to everybody who tuning in on the live. You see me? Continue to share the live. Tell people for forward over here. So we have a decent conversation. Set out for everybody. We're there up on the ground and go on easy. You see me?
Which is right.
Yeah.
Bread, so I go on. You're so quiet today. You're not stressed?
No. Today I did money, don't know.
Somebody stress you with the breads. What go on?
What's stressing my G?
All the stress about money stress.
Godfather. What?
Money stress.
I actually know, so you have some financial advice to give me for the show.
So Roberts are the county why them.
No.
Don't put your wire them in one basket. Here, Birds, do not put your wire them in one basket.
Now, Rick say more financial advice, and that's more like a money. So
wow.
Of course. Big up everybody online. Big up the team. You understand? Big up Temper. Big up yourself. See you. I took you. What's good, my brother? Big up yourself.
Wow.
Of course. Lovely. Tuesday evening. It's a bit.
It's nice and warm.
Yeah. Different. Set is different this evening.
No snow, no hail, no rain, no cold winds. It's nice and
I best of them, man.
warm.
So hold on.
Like it.
So you look like say in the media world, fucking go on the week, yeah.
Probably no, but
no. Fuck you go on one.
What kind of
fuck?
fuck?
Go on. Someone else supposed to tell you no one.
So like somebody have something up their sleeves. But anyway, we'll get to
Oh
that.
my God.
We'll get to that like a fucking
Yes,
part.
Kyle,
Then come
that's
up
Silent
first.
River Part 2.
Eh?
Silent River. Oh, somebody got catfished.
Yeah, bro.
We will speak about
Oh
that.
yeah,
a
I've
little
seen that.
later.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
we'll-
that. We'll get into that. So how the show works, if you're joining us for the first time, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook or wherever you want to get into the conversation, remember you can type in the comments, we read your comments on the various topic that we speak about. And also if there's any conversation that get a little bit spicy,
Drop it in the
yeah, we can, the phone number is on the screen. If we do ask you to call in,
When you can call in and make your place
Yeah.
nice.
I make you play.
Make your place
Make it
Tonight-
place nice, because
tonight-
you don't know a summer.
Tonight is for everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Big up to the Liar Squad locking as well.
Capone. Big up
Big up
yourself, bro.
Cool. So any special thing for the agenda this evening?
No,
Ross?
man, I Easter, man. You don't know anything because I big up the people who are used to the bun and cheese right round, all year round, you know.
Various parts.
Big up people know say, oh, yeah, I go fly your kite them over the weekend, you know the thing.
You
go.
know, say that missing no dragon.
Watch you know. Bad man, me say me order some bamboo stick
Some parts.
from Amazon, yo. Some little piece of bamboo stick, yo. Why them a sell them so dear?
Brother.
Because they know it's a scammer them, man.
Boy, how can I buy a Chinese bamboo?
You should ask Cowboy. Cowboy about 7 kite in the house right now from last year.
Eh.
Yeah, but look, ask
A
Kite
big
first.
beige kite me a bill, man. I don't know anything go.
Dragon, they give me an idea,
The
no?
one about kite, taller than you, dog, I swear. Word.
Yeah.
we
Me
see.
what them do kite fest, you know. Big up cowboy. I don't know
And
anything
the
go.
Black Knight.
Right now, me a build a big beige kite.
You know, say you just give me an idea.
Good Friday kite gonna be flying raise up until and beer things.
How you worried?
Yeah.
We
No,
are
what
some
I
man-
know, man. Call me a dragon after
No,
one kite war.
because wait, remind me.
Serious
the,
thing.
the raise on the tails to cut everybody else.
Yeah,
Everybody
for
else
anybody will want.
You go say, wee.
You know some kite will enough up with your
Yeah,
kite.
yeah,
You just
yeah,
cut it tail. You know kite just run where a boy ball. Them something there.
Reach a mask on
Big and serious. You
Yeah.
know,
Jaja.
you know I actually was worried what I'm going to do over the weekend with my
Now
kids
you've
them.
gotten an idea.
Me have a me I gotta sit down and get the bamboo them and do them with my son. You know, cause me
Boy Eric, you know what dear? Patex glue.
True. One little tub.
Every Jamaican know that glue there. You know when you build kite is
Kite,
the
yeah, I've
original glue for make kite.
Patex.
Patex.
That's the
Yeah.
yellow
Bad man.
looking glue.
Me look for you know a little small thing so
yeah.
about 36 pounds for
You know
one.
why?
Eh?
You know why?
It's
You know why?
expensive.
They're imported. They're not below.
You
No,
know
man.
you know matter if you import it.
That's-
Amazon we are talk about it, bro.
No, what do you think, Richard?
No man, no, we have to use a different glue, man.
They can't.
Bad man.
Cause the breeze.
What kind of glue you use? Cause you can't use Gorilla.
Can't.
No man, you can use Ponal.
No.
What?
No,
Put-
dog. By the time that reach nice.
No, me not like that
listen.
sound too near the phone. No, that not so. Yo, hold on to that
I'm
glue.
gonna
there.
kite you.
A freaky kite can't make no
No
brother.
man.
It's the one I know what glue you're talking about.
Dragon.
The one in the white but
Why?
with the red
A
and
Ponal
black.
name,
Yeah.
no
Further
one
on
name.
in the
Jagan,
news, we're not
Jagan,
using the Ponal
Jagan,
glue pan for
Jagan.
kite. We don't know where we
Temp
can deal with this.
Temp
stuff.
say paper kite with thread.
You owe me 5 pound card. It was 5 minutes to get a white.
Eh?
Oh.
And a 5 minutes to get a
Shaja.
white.
Yeah.
No man, so what I'm gonna
Gotcha.
hey, listen. listen.
You bet you mix up some flour.
Let's ask the people in the comments. Anybody know what ponal glue?
Everybody will go primary school and high school.
No, that's something there.
It's the one that we
know paper glue.
Jagger not listen.
Bad man, me know
That's
paper.
the name of the
Jagger no ponal.
My glue them, when me get my glue them.
Boy, man.
Watch it now, man.
They don't know what ponal glue.
Yeah, so when me that boy go Woolworth, go shop for me like a stationary thing them.
You buy paper glue.
Paper glue, go buy. Yeah, paper glue.
It's not
made for paper.
The brand is called Ponal, but the type of glue is paper glue.
Me glad say me can't read well enough. I saw you guys, we can't read well. Yeah, alright, yeah.
No, but the reason why I use specific glue, yeah, when the kite reach a certain altitude, the breeze are when the
Birds,
and the heat
me
of
used
the
to sell
sun as
kite.
well.
Me sell kite. I understand
so
why.
You're a scammer then.
I know.
Oh,
No, this is alright. Listen, let me explain to you. You see the Patex glue Jack and talk about. It is the perfect glue to use to make. Like if you use plastic, plastic for the kite. But you can use ponal if you're using paper.
So a paper you use you come up big England.
Yeah,
with
but
everything so I use paper pan kite.
No, but you have kite paper.
Your kite are heavy, brother.
No. Listen.
In England, yeah, their kites are meant to fly like two-story, yeah. We in Jamaica make kites that fly like a plane.
Yeah.
We want a kite last.
No, fam.
You see,
on the left Jamaica too.
Make sure you buy one 450-meter card. So you know what them say, we are sticky. Me a sticky kite way over there, so.
Yeah.
Yo, when me a fly kite, a different braff.
Let's check the comments. Temper say.
Temper say I make paper kite with thread.
A boxy temper I make, man.
Temper all they can make really.
Temper, a boxy I make.
Mona Lisa, we can't just really buy a kite. It's the excitement of getting the materials, putting together. I mean, what is it? Your design.
Get your singer, put on the kite, you know,
nice. You can't, if you buy the kite, it not really as exciting.
Remember, you know, you have an old sheet here, we're ready for tear up. Some tail.
No, that's the thing as well. They sell those materials.
We don't want that. Listen, now
we are Jamaican, I can't come and friend come to them something, you know.
DJ Hype _80 says, what about country people? Bamboo string and scandal bag.
Exactly.
That me tell you, man.
Back in the days.
It is no over here.
A bag we buy, man. We buy colored film them.
Listen.
Last year, Black Night, yeah, he made about 7 kites. And they're selling them, but where is it? We make a kite and the kite was in the sky for all long. Where did they drop kite? The breeze was holding it so much, yeah. You couldn't actually take it down, bro.
Because the breeze was too strong.
Bro.
Hopefully this summer it would be nice.
Breeze blow strong in England right through, you know, so yo, you see a Jamaica. You see a Jamaica, let me tell you this, breeze blow Good Friday and then blow Easter Monday. You know why? Worst thing could happen, you know.
Everybody vex.
You know, after you see what all your little school money, your little lunch money, you buy your little equipment and you make your kite, and Easter Monday you can't fly a kite. You know why worst thing?
It's a running kite.
If somebody go make your kite bust from all Good Friday, you know.
Madness.
You know like what Bob Marley say, everywhere is war.
War.
Actually, but the kite making.
The process is nice.
It's nice.
Because it gets a family together, especially if you have children. It gets a family together, gets everybody
involved. You show them
involved.
English pretty away. You grew up them because at the same time, yeah, you're making it, there's a part, you can't make it too even, you can't make it too unbalanced because certain kite float and some kite.
And no,
that's the loop,
no, it's the loop. That's the loop.
No, that's the loop alone.
No, that's
the loop.
See, star. See, me like the kite.
Yeah.
If you make one off two, the other one.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
The loop. That's the loop. Adjust everything.
Bro,
that's
no, and a loop alone.
Breads.
Because if
you ain't a fly no kite. You ain't a fly no kite. Just easy, no man.
Breads.
Easy.
No, if half of the kite.
Let Breads explain himself.
Right. Basically, kite cannot make even. No, it's a cross bamboo.
Yeah.
The one in the middle.
Yeah.
Brother, it top bit have a little bit shorter.
No, there's lick and there's some people like a cow make one time. Jesus Christ. And all that bamboo up in the sky. So that one day, you have to lower the loop, obviously, adjust it. But when you make the kite perfectly right, the loop can stay a certain way. You have long loop and short loop.
And a long loop. You see, if you make a loop lean, birds, the kite fly.
Obviously, we know that.
If you make a loop like a floating loop up, here floating
That's what I said to you.
If you make, what you call them loop, there's stiff loop.
Yeah.
Stiff like, stiff loop, man, it's stiff like hood out at door, man.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God, bruh.
Birds.
No.
You see, at them iPhone at East, you see when you have one of them kite, you tell the girl, feel the string, stiff. See, you know, you make you know what I want.
Don't try to save yourself. Save yourself.
Anyway, further on in the news.
How was your weekend? How was the weekend for everybody?
Been good still. Party and work and party. I'm tired.
Drop asleep by people in work.
I find that the parties nowadays are getting more. I don't know if it's because of the lockdown why everything is going so great, and sometimes me get paranoid when I see everything.
You feel say something
Oh,
go wrong.
my gosh, I say this every day. Say,
Yeah.
yo, half a sudden,
Well, I'm not making finishing points, sir. Please.
Me get paranoid because all of the party them a go good,
Yeah.
and even sometimes me see little scuffles happen in there, but he just
It
dead
died down after a
right
while.
down in the party, which is so good. And it's like, you know, when you just want nothing jump off, and it just feels so good for seeing. All right, come see party over here not as well. I go till 6-7 in the morning, and it's just going nice, and then no problem or anything. Obviously, the people then come out late as usual. We can't.
Yeah, that's not gonna change.
but there's one problem though.
What's that?
The toilet facilities.
Yes.
Somebody come forward to me and say, yo,
Yes.
no matter what, them you have toilet facility. If you have a venue, so I want the toilet.
Have somebody that's there.
No, not that. What I can do?
Rent one them.
Get at least 2
Portable one.
or 3. It costs like £100 on one, right? I have them 3 there plus the 1 or make it 4.
Inside,
So
right.
at least you know say it is the man them outside and the female inside, cause it kind of bad if you know say a venue for the people and
a one
and it
cubicle.
does, at least have 4. It kind of spread out the problem. You see me? That's all the thing. And
That's true.
the man them going forward promotion. Our card reader is simple to get.
Simple.
Exactly.
Say it again for me, now, please.
Our
'cause-
card reader is simple to get because right now enough people now want to stop a cash by them for their party.
Exactly.
And it mash up my money too, cause anything we take out as
Cash
cash,
spin off.
it a go spend.
Everything.
Imagine,
done.
me go chicken back Tuesday one day,
Eh.
and me take out £60 out of my account. Obviously, when I got the door, I look for computer, me get a free going.
Move it right
Big
along.
up yourself. And when I go in at the party, obviously, Rasta, I say, well, me go buy some food, I end up not buying no food, so I end up with the £60 cash.
And
in
then
a-
you're going to spend it on foolishness after.
it just done. Me don't know where it go. It
Spend it on
done.
foolishness.
But me know say it done. So you say, please. Card reader.
Card readers are quite... And this is a conversation that has been happening with more promoters.
Yeah, because-
I mean, it's practical.
Sometimes I take
practical.
out too little bit, and sometimes I take out
Too much.
too much.
Too much.
Because sometimes I go in a party and I never know say, oh, it's gonna be one of them night there.
Yeah.
Where it says a heavy session, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody drop shot have cover you that.
And I think
Should I go
because
2
some my
miles to
time,
cash point?
you get in a party and feel the vibe. Like you ask yourself, say, oh, I'm gonna drink 1-2 Magnum, you know. I'm gonna
Exactly.
write 1-3 Magnum. But you go in here and say, no man, the party is nice. No more, I'm a little back, you know.
Exactly,
And you do
yeah.
like so.
And
You
you
say,
end
but
up
more
have-
cloth, what you know? Me have 50, I me have 45, I me have 60 pounds. I can't buy one buckle.
Exactly.
Alright,
Oh, yeah,
promoters,
man.
if you don't want put my name on the card reader or whatever, I have a account already set up, you see me? Other
Just
people
use
does.
breads.
Can I use mine and the shrimps are easy thing, you see me?
Yeah, just
But no, but
give my orders fee.
I wouldn't even want that though still. But realistically, we need to make it upbeat the more because by that thing we are doing good so far. So in a sense, we are the good and a job catch for certain part, you see me?
And,
So yeah.
and in terms of that, you know.
And like, I see enough people are trying the same accounting, but that's kind of long
Yeah,
because like,
because
you have to
enough
wait
people-
till it's very...
Some people can't really
yeah.
make
No.
anything work.
yes, enough of the time, I don't want just a random person name in my sending contact. I really don't want to do that. You get what I say? Like, I'm not comfortable with that.
And sometimes I need a card reader as well. If I confirm that it's just long.
It's just long and like you have to take your time because you waste time at the bar already full. You have to get all them numbers them and these things. You start code the mark out number, then you have to type it in your phone.
And then put in reference
Brother.
and then wait,
Exactly.
show them the confirmation.
Most of
say
the
it's
time,
sent, it's
people
long.
are half drunk.
True.
So if you get one number wrong, you know,
I
them
get
bar
that.
wrong, somebody get the money, you know.
Right.
Exactly.
Unless if everybody have manzo, it's so easy.
And everybody doesn't, so yeah.
I took it saying prefer use cash, cause last time I use it,
Bank take a week to get
might take a that me not like.
No,
it.
no,
A week
no, no,
after.
it depends on the account and where I send it to. But at the same time, regardless if you use cash, you know he's getting the money though.
But
So,
as what I say, cash not gonna come out of circulation. I'm just saying, make it easier for the tech-savvy people and the people who prefer use them contactless payment and
Tap
just
and
make
go.
it easy.
because all
Tap
I have
and
to
go.
do, all I have to do, the drinks person we are consigned from, you say, brother, I get such thing from the card, where you gonna do?
Wait till the morning you
If-
get
if
it.
not,
Or
can-
whatever. Or next
Listen,
week
but
or whenever.
If you sell every drinks pan card there, brother, you still have to go wait. Regardless you want to fight me, you have to go wait. So,
No, but
you see me?
it kind of defeats kind of the object in a sense, you know, because remember I said dancehall has always been like a underground thing where people don't really want me someone to know what go on.
That's why I said to you, you can use other people like myself that don't care.
Okay.
Like
That's why we need
and
some
there-
financial
and
advice.
it's-
side.
and there are many
it's
other
not saying
people
it's
who does it.
defeating the objective because all right, when it come on to certain thing like people, if you don't have a limited company like that, you're not obligated to to pay tax and whatever coming through the PDQ machine. So
a certain amount.
So hold on. So a lot of these time when people making, for instance, like bank transfer and like something like that.
Okay, it's personal.
It can be like personal or whatever. You can be a business because you want to. Remember, most of these machines you pay for the service, and it come down to an idea. When your tax year forward run, you and the taxman talk about that. That's not the patron's responsibility because an idea. This is our next thing we need to take in consideration in terms of dancehall in the UK. We need to start pay a bit of dividends to the government as well. Because you see, if we don't start pay the dividends, we always be underground and we're not going to get, we call it, the nice club and the nicest because,
and the next thing as well, even if you get 10,000 pounds for the card machine, because of the fact that you pay about the tax, drinks man probably 3 grand, you're going to pay 6, 7. Even if you pay a tax on that, if you're not working, you're not going to pay nothing because it's under the threshold regardless. So you know, like say, if you make a 20,000 pound, then a different story.
But even like a 20,000 pound breads, you have to understand this, right? In terms of how the financial system set up in the UK, remember certain things you could claim as your expense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You could claim most of that because you submit your tax and you submit what you want to put as expense out of what you earn. And like keeping an event like that, you can say, listen, this is my expense, building, the blah, blah, blah. You can put everything under the liquor because most of these things you pay for the building cash in hand and things like that. So there's a lot of expense you could throw under whatever come through on the machine.
And so with the bill payment you just need, if a transfer on somebody's account, that's all you need that proof. Because when you're self-employed, it's like 11,500, you get back free. So if you make 20,000, the first 11,000 are tax free, then the rest are
so 8,500 would be what they would tax on.
At a 20% rate.
No, but then what you must say, now you're going to start claim back where you pay for already. So that go down, and then it add on, if you have a PYE and you're paying, they will add it to the end of the year, and it still work out cheaper anyway.
So people, when you see why I say we need some financial
conversations need to be taken
because
place.
So if you think about it, say if you pay 11,500, right? That way you get the threshold for tax free, right? So you only have 9,500, right? Then hold on, you claim 5 grand for the venue. Look at this now. Let me show people easy. 5 grand for the venue, left with a 4 5, right?
I remember your life.
Then you're gonna claim it's just advice. Then you're gonna claim 3 grand for this, 2 grand for your travel expense. Then when you end up, you're gonna say, okay, this is my profit. It's 1,000 something. And 1,000 pound, 20% of 1,000 pound is 200 pounds.
You won't pay nothing on that.
And hear what now? You won't pay much because they won't take the whole 200 pound. They will take probably 100 and something. So
out of it.
It's very simple. So people are just we for do it right because listen, this is not illegal. Not what we attack. Remember, Richie Sunak wife is not paying no tax whatsoever.
All. Here, nor where she forward from, and it's really, really.
The Chancellor Richie Sunak, Minister of Finance, because he have a whole loophole in the tax system over here. I just we exploit them.
All right, right now, my accountant tell me say, yo, I believe it, put it on what may I do. But if I work PYE for the year and add on that to my own, too much numbers. That's for crunch tag. So. Go on, right this.
But exactly. and I mean, these conversations are quite necessary. The business aspect of hosting events.
Well, the proper accountants will come dance
and we're going to sort that out because this is a conversation that needs to take place, and we're going to look into getting somebody on the show that can talk to us about stuff like this because it's quite important.
Yeah.
So exactly. And if you guys want more information on this avenue or this topic, just drop it in the comments. Tell us what it is that you want to find out, and we'll get somebody on the show.
And what I like as well going forward. But as well, we have events that going good. Promoters, stop over budgeting yourself. Stop killing yourself with a payout and then stand up and dance and look around like a mad person. If you want to keep an event, stop put 7-8 DJ on the bill and order some things when you need a party. Because if your budget is like 7 grand, you make 10 grand. Or you make money because you people drinks, man.
Yeah.
You know, last watch. You want hype. If you want hype, then just keep a party without the bar. And I keep a free party because as a promoter, it's like, it's jarring if it's at a promoter. I look wrong. Come look there, you know. When you dance, you scratch your head. You're like,
I say, Matt's not add up.
Big up Eddie Supreme Grill. I don't know anything
but it's add up.
Because
I always say, I want a party we do a week time for the year. But do it at 10 parties for the month. At 5 grand, it's like 40 grand a month, and for the year about 1.5 million, right? Just say rough average, yeah? That's what we are paid out. But none of us are getting no money. That means that we are paying everybody else, security, DJ, venue, drink, everybody get paid except the person up on the show. Until we need to stop that, guys, you see, so until we stop.
That's what, somebody just tagged that for me.
2 to 3 DJs.
That's exactly what I said as well. You don't need no more than 3 DJs for the night. I don't know
because,
who feel offended, but that is, if you're doing a business, a sensible business, and you're paying the DJs on the bill, the timing as well is not even enough to play more than 3 or 4 DJs. 4 DJs you can maybe squeeze if you got to 7.
Because the people them now found out early one.
But 3 DJs is perfect because then when you have 3 DJs, that means because I'm traditional when it comes on to certain things. I believe in like when a DJ get booked for a party, you should have minimum of 2 rounds. Right? Because everybody deserve a first round to feel out the equipment they are using and feel out the crowd and everything. Then you get another round fee. Anchor you whatever you want to do.
Over here, DJs, if they play 2 times, they want to play 2 times. And like some DJ book, for instance, the sound person, they're the most important. Them because you are paying them for the sound, and people play. They're going to be there longer, right? Till the person forward. Them get them pay, because they deserved it. But then you have some man, if they play early, they don't want to stay and play, because they say, because the next booking, whatever. Because over here, as a Jamaica, a man book for your party, him naturally don't take this booking. Yeah. Because you pay him good enough for him stay with him there. Yeah. Plus, him knows if I hear a dance, if I read dance, I read dance.
I'm not going to say that in Jamaica, say a man don't take a next booking because that is wrong in certain things. But I would blame a lot of these and promoters because you need to stipulate what you are paying for. Like, what you are paying for 1 round or 2 round. Right. Because, listen, what's the time period the DJ them up play? Because if you give a DJ a running order, say you play 12 o'clock, then you play back 2 o'clock. You know say a 2 round. And the money don't change regardless.
No.
I see it on a party, but hold on. Over here, we see it a lot of parties say DJ have 2 slots. Alright, perfect example. Look at our report. Anniversary that day. Every DJ get them slot time, say you're gonna play this time and this time. So you know it's 2 round. It's not gonna be a 1 round thing you have to turn early. Yeah. Like when it come on to certain events, I know like weekend a lot of DJs are busy. So my time, if you cannot make it for the 2 round, some of the party, you need to turn down because an idea, it's a business and there's other DJ out there and so my time, we can't greedy, so my time we have to share the love with each other.
Maybe that will help people to come out early as well because if they know them favorite DJ will play at 1 o'clock and you might have play at 5 o'clock as well. You might come catch him early juggling.
I think
no, but that's change. The thing.
I don't think that will change.
I'm telling you blunt, and I'm talking people say Ray, but this is it. When you say Dragon, it's very logical, but you see over here, it's not practical because I'm gonna tell you say yo, if my book is so for Rick party, you might pay me such money. The rest of the pay me such money. If me stay here, so I get 1 money. I can't. So I'm gonna play 1 slot and go someone get this money, but it's like in a real life as we say, if you stay at 1 party and charge 1 money, but they don't want to do that card, they want to say them get bookings multiple times. Which if you have a big team like Liar Squad and Black Knight, now about 4 or 5 people, only can split on the booking card. 2 can get this up. But if it's a 1 person, you do 1 hour, that's calm as well. But don't make it seem like say you have to. And promoters always book a DJ fully book out as well and then complain when them come.
Well, that's why I say I you stipulate the terms and the condition because you're one of birds.
If you charge me big money.
One second. When you're booking a DJ, right? Yeah. You're getting into a contract, whether it's verbal or it's written, right? Yeah. So you're getting a contract and a lot of time we don't stipulate what's a part of the contract. You don't say, oh, you know, I keep on dance that time, I'm more you play panny. And that's like some of the time we need to stipulate what the contract is about and say, listen,
I agree.
May I pay for you complete 2 rounds of my party,
X time.
Is either if you agree to it, you get a down payment. If you can't agree to it, I agree with you with a price. Say, all right, it's a 1 round price. Yeah, I get. See? And your time slot. Wherever I go. And that's why I say it's a lot of miscommunication. I go on in a dancehall. That's why things are how it is sometimes.
But we see that the way how dancehall is running, there's no business and there's no structure to it. As you rightly say, a man just say, oh, Dragon, Rick, more you forward and play my party. You don't get the full date. You don't get the full details. Somebody saying
a lot of times DJ book for 2 events, two different parties. Yeah. And other times if they are
If the DJ them fly, if they fly
in, they like it's just the same.
No, they said they play for 30 minutes. It's a similar thing. That's
just
what
like
Mona
here.
Lisa said.
Just like here.
All right, some DJ understand they say they're charging a lot of money, right? And they must per set. Remember, they don't set the time, you know. Tell them, say, yo, hour and a half you have play. You're going to try to tell they say, yo, dog. But no, you say I set, they didn't tell me what the set time was. And if you get, remember, you know, in the entertainment business, the money you get paid for your time is way more than a normal pay, regardless, right?
Yeah, because
because it is what it is, because money making it, yeah. But you can't pressure a promoter for certain things when you know, say, I say it to set up, because these other posts up, one deposit before we play and all them forces that, which I don't got a problem with. But when we our rule, you have to abide by the same, because you realize no promoter ever post nothing yet say them about this and that, and I keep on saying promoter for post about the venue them. Do not take a venue because such money with shit facilities.
True.
It's fucking stupid, bro, because you're paying so much money for getting one venue.
And the facilities,
it's
toilet,
shit.
and yeah.
Okay, let's speak about this point where movie star Johnny been campaigning with from the other day about support from the door first. Yeah. When you come in a party, support from the gate first.
Yeah, but not for the industry though.
Do you believe in that for like everybody, like
it's not for everybody.
Like industry personnel like yourself and.
No, it doesn't.
Why
do you say no, Brent?
Because at one point, one of us got somebody's party and the same thing. When we go out, as an industry, we should support the people from the bar then, because they let you in. If you work with 10 different people, that's different. No, if you say, yo, Dragon, I'm for the party, me and a herb, and a +1, that's different. You're part of the company, though. But if you say you're part of 4 or 5 people now,
that's taking the
piss.
Yeah.
Unless them 4 or 5 people, you directly know when them forward in.
Shell the bar.
When you say shell is like a silver back up on the table, you can overlook that problem there. That's the difference. DJ promoter should not pay to each other party, because when them keep one as vice versa, it's like you're charging about money, you know what I'm saying? It's got the same price.
But hold on, Bruce. No, we can look on we can do like maths like this, right? Say you bring me and Rick and Rasta to a party, right? 4 of us go to the party. Party charging £20 a head for going, right?
Yeah.
So we go in there because of 4 away. We buy one buckler NOC and one buckler room, right? £100. If you look on this already, this is already 80. See? So literally we're spending £20 at the bar between the 4 of us. So it's an argument they can make where say support start from the door, because listen, most of the time you have to understand, say, when you take liquor on consignment, it's not 100% of the liquor go towards the promoter, right? It's a percentage of it, because I'm have to pay back for liquor for consignment. In terms of the door, he's looking for that door money to pay for cover the cost of the venue, or him take him hard-earned money and pay. So it's a strong point there.
Alright. Want to share next point? This not go for Liar Squad. I'm thinking dear them and myself and a few more promoters. You see, before when they say pay at the door now, bro. See, like we as industry people, we're not call if a ticket already done. We just say, yo, one ticket is a course. But as a promoter, you should already have a number of people sell already. When the next 100 industry people say they want a ticket, it shouldn't be a problem. Everything you keep, there's always we call it comps, yeah?
Yeah, but
let me finish. So if you have a venue with 1,000 people and you sell 700 tickets, yeah, and give it 300, that's a good ratio. Now when you give it 700 tickets and sell 300, that's now dumb. Because at least 700 tickets by 20, the matter alone show you.
But what they're saying is to avoid any form of because some people is gonna work for them and some people is
all right,
not.
it's not much promoter and DJ guy ever dance one time, because if we want to keep a dance, I'm not the other them, I'm the one. Yeah. And at the same time, I'm making other people forward as well, innit? So it's like me can't say, yo, me I go here and 7 other people come pay and go in and buy drinks too. They're not looking at that part. Promoters that worry about door are people that sell tickets. If you sell ticket beforehand enough, you don't have to worry about the door on the night, because you know you already make. You see your money already.
But what about this part, Bert? Like, you have a lot of promoters who keep party, because remember, a party is not guaranteed say party or shell.
There's promoters and party keep.
Hold on, no? Remember, it's no guarantees your party or shell, because we go hold up a party and hold up a dance where there's no major ticket sale, but the door just shell up. A party full and hold up people come in.
Right.
And we know the majority of those people are free. and we got a party where flap, and them expect like a big turnout, and them give us some complimentary tickets from early and give out a bag of complimentary tickets. Complimentary people them come in and the rest of people them come. So they end up making a big loss on the gate because some party man may call 200, 300 pounds on the gate.
But that's what I just said. If they were doing their job as a promoter and start doing free tickets.
It's not about doing a job, Birds, because
is.
what you're in a Birds.
Bro,
if your people them contact early enough for like their complimentary ticket people. Alright, for instance, you keep your party, I'm link you from now and say, Birds, give me my ticket from now. I'm gonna wait till and Rick and everybody's that way, get them ticket from now. See? And then your when the time come around for your party flap, right? Then you end up looking like a fool because Ungus people them out there is the people who get free ticket. You're not gonna make no get money, so you end up lose.
Alright, for my birthday, when did I give you lot tickets? The week of the party, though. The week after party, bro. Because you lot are not important enough to get ticket version. Ticket part.
Why the man shame up on
No. What do you mean? Alright, everybody.
Alright.
Anybody, my friends them.
Me not think me can back on the microphone.
No.
I'm joking.
Yes, my friends them and everybody will forget comes. They're the last leg.
Yeah.
Of
I like that word. No, but your friend never get substitute that one day.
What do you mean?
That comes something they sound too close to come. Just change that word.
You know, Jesus Christ.
It's a free ticket.
Alright, free ticket, yeah? Bro, any idea, man, if you're a good promoter, yeah, and they give a free ticket, yeah, it should not be more than what you sell. If you give away more than what you sell, then that's where you lose. At your fault. Like I watch a umbrella man say, yo, Bird, you know say Ras give me 5 tickets already? I say, bro, that's Ras, that's not me. I told you I get ticket and leave it.
Every promoter is different.
So promoters give away too much tickets
and lose
and expect say the bar for do this great number, which it probably did, but then I realize say, oh, you pay for the whole bill from the same money. Kind of doing them. If you buy make sure easy man, quick maths, yeah. A venue cost 2.5. Yeah? That's a 200 tickets at £20. Yeah. Or 200 and change, yeah? That's your money back, yeah? And you sell the next 100 on the door. That's the local profit, and I give you 100 tickets, yeah? So you have 450 people in your party. Times up by 10. Twice. Say everybody buy double shot of 4, 21 again. You're not losing that, you're still making money. So you make the money to cover your venue, and you make money to pay a DJ, and you look at change in your pocket, your card idea. But when you give away 90% of your ticket, and everybody come in and buy drinks and the bar makes 15 grand, yeah. But the pure of the consignment, the DJ, the sound, the venue, you end up with nothing, bro. And you pay a bar staff and picture man and choose the camera and the cleaner you would come. I see that, you see me? Yeah. So you're losing because you're not calculating what you do. Every ticket you sell, if it comes to you something. Every 100 ticket, I have to buy something.
So I have a personal question to ask you. As a promoter, do you ever get robbed like somebody who you leave in control of like your money, like in terms of the bar or door, to let's say this make when you see this amount of people, and by your calculation you say, no, it should be this amount of money at the gate or at the bar. Have you ever been shortchanged before?
I probably has, but choose them do work before and I didn't really recognize it. You only recognize robbery when you lose. When you're winning, anything you do, when you win, you don't see the problem until you start lose. Okay. Anything in your life. Anything. And if you're winning consistently, no, if you're doing something,
exactly,
and you're making so much money, you're not gonna see the look at 10 pound and 20 pound and scheme off right up. But you see when you lose, every penny counts.
Yeah, true.
My party, half of my ticket them I sell, I transfer to my account at Pan Shops and respond the door. And me have sense. So my birthday party, I know exactly where going. I know I can account for every money everyone in the return pocket. Half my time I just saw it go, but I know say I didn't lose, so I now look for that. Where do I find money in my pocket again? Because it's what I say. But it is like once you're winning, if you get robbed in a seat, but when you lose, you account for it. And
but like another question, do you have like the security personnel like counting numbers of patrons going into the party?
No, the response.
No. Because you have hold on. You have people who go into party who don't get wristband and who don't no wristband like industry people. You already know the Shreps, how that go.
No, all right.
So, security. Do you have the gate personnel counting the amount of people who go in the party?
Right. The security guard search the gate person to them job. Even if you pay them not to get a wristband. Because this is the point. When they put security guard as your wristband, it fluctuates. Because they must say, why give one they need on already? When we got a party, my wristband already, so we put them on. So you know your numbers. If you instruct, say, yo, free or not, you need a wristband.
It's not free or not because probably me and the security are friends.
No, it doesn't
and
matter.
him see me and me just walk past
No, that's what I'm saying. Even for free,
How are you gonna know the numbers?
Because you can say security guy, I get 20 tickets tonight for yourself, for your people. Oh, you know. Yeah? You come back to you say them done. If him tell us them done,
Then
that's
you
it,
know
20,
it's 20
20.
people
Right.
gone in.
No, we are oh, you gonna know the numbers in the party. Don't give me like the estimate. More know. Oh, you gonna know.
So
If you get the security count, yes or no.
Alright. You do a party, you sell 5 tickets already, pre-sold. Rough estimate probably gets 200 people because
Me don't want estimate. Me ask you, how you gonna know?
The-
Do
the-
you have
the-
the security count in or not?
If you have the wristband, you can call.
The wristband
No. Because we know how dancehall party go. Wristband do not account for everybody who in the party.
Yeah,
Wristband
no,
account for
no,
90% of the
no.
people in the party.
No,
But that is, I
enough.
think that is what
What
he's
I'm
trying to
say you.
explain, that the security guard's responsibility is that even if you're not pay your DJ or you're forwarding with a DJ or a clique of people, you get a wristband nonetheless. And
Just-
because you have the you know the number of wristbands that you've
Given
sold.
yeah.
You know the number of wristbands that you've given to the
Security
the
guard.
security team and the ones that you've given away. You know the total, so that would accumulate your numbers. That's
Yeah.
basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you still have a miscount
Yeah.
regarding because you have 1 and 2 people like DJ, we know she knows a DJ.
Yeah.
They not, but it's still the work you have. You never have a direct number.
Right.
Cause even me work at auto, there's never a direct 100% number.
It's like a rough
They say 20,000 people.
Yeah.
So that's like 22,000, but then it's 20,000 because that's the capacity.
Because
Yeah.
one of birds, like I work in place where security have a clicker, everybody go in, they click. They click because they have to have the number because
But
you have
Health
hold
and
on, you have
safety
look for
and
health
fire.
and safety and fire hazard and all these things. That's one of the main reason.
Yeah.
And just like if we exceed the capacity of the venue or whatever like that, because we have to all think about it. So why we can't do this in the dance all the right way? A clicker on Amazon is probably
because-
£7.
I think
Well,
well,
the clicker can do the same thing. I can double click one person for 2. It work out the same way, bro.
But at least you're not going to be far out.
No, it's just like the ticket.
I think we're staying on this too long.
No, what? Lastly,
We are trying. Wrap it up
Just like
fast.
ticket, yeah. If you have a 1,000 ticket on the door and a whole 1,000 of them done, that's your average base crowd. Anything on top is whatever. So that's your average crowd. I click all go up to 999. You have to reset again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Okay. While we're on the topic of dancehall still, I know we was sidestepping, but we can maybe discuss the issue of the day. A bit tentative, not to delve into it too much. If you not try to get the idea before we say it out loud by ear, I can't take it back. Would you like to care to discuss that bright flyer that we see earlier today?
we can discuss it, even though the connection is not being made. Uncle Ives, could you display that photo first, please, and we'll have a chat about it.
So basically, the photo that's gonna come on the screen, if you're
Forward.
watching, it scrolls the way it come on the screen. It's one of our fellow colleague, Archangel. Basically, a post came out today.
Uncle Ives?
I saw it on his page. Well, basically, the person is saying not to book Archangel, and it was a carefully done flyer, because the person,
Detailed flyer.
yeah, and the person took a lot of time, a lot of effort to put this out.
Personal.
And to me, that's why I said it sounds very personal. But obviously, everybody has their own views. So make what you think of it, and then you can share your
We're just
view
waiting on the photo to be shared on the screen, please.
when time it reach on the screen.
Yeah,
But
two
Yeah.
partner like booty.
So and please, we would like, I mean, anybody who has their opinion on this, or if you don't want to call in, the number is on the screen. If you don't want to call in, you can drop your comments in the comment box.
yeah,
Yes. So basically, hopefully everybody can see it. If not,
you
I
should be
can
able to
read.
see.
I can read it out for you.
I think
See?
Rasta read some of it, so
Give me
you
two.
can get the gist.
Oh, you message there. Bear with me.
You can see, and so basically, this person is personally directing this vendetta
Yes.
towards
honestly,
Archangel.
right. So you see Archangel's face. You see his name, Archangel World Power Sound, and at the top left-hand corner it says, "Stop booking this DJ. If this DJ plays on any more dance, that dance is getting locked off straight, fam. He only plays to draw up people. This can cause life and conflict. He plays for money pull-up and promoting violence. We're shutting down that dance the moment he touches that microphone. No jokes. Choose another DJ, not him. We need more violence-free raves and raves to party and hold out good vibes. This Ussy chats too much. He plays to cause women to fight with other women and man to pull out strap-on man. Man them don't have meetings on this Ussy. this brother is too hungry, fam. Go back to yard and plant yam if you're that broke and hungry. He has a big head and no brains to be a DJ. He said that he would have had a chat with us, but unfortunately
we can't get through.
We can't get through to him. So we wanted to hear his opinion and hear his side of it. But unfortunately we can't get through to him.
That's the problem.
What are your thoughts
on that one?
That's the problem. Like, yeah, you know, like, but you thought with Jamaica and you try with like go back home.
Go back home, yeah.
That's clearly an English person.
But
right?
that's what I'm telling you, because
Secondly,
the language. Go on.
You're saying this person is causing violence, but you're writing a post that is violent.
Right.
You're going to see him party, go lock it off. So you're going to go lock it off. Whatever you did caused other problems, so other issues happen. So you're doing the same thing you're trying to get.
So in the legal term, this is slander, right?
Yes, it is. It's definitely
because slander and defamation of character. Because if we talk something like this, we call it like on our show, don't classify a defamation of character because we're actually in media.
Yeah, but
so
it depends on how far you go.
That's different. But that's slander and defamation of character, and
that's a threat as well.
This person who definitely write this
because they publish it.
Is like, I don't know, maybe it's something personal, maybe because if they go to a party and probably them out to them mate or somebody like them and whatever happened and then blame it on the DJ. Like a lot of these time, like DJ get blaming everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything what happened in a party, you blame on the DJ.
You know why? Because when the party shot, don't want to call like glory, so take all that problem too.
No, it's not all of the glory because listen, remember the DJ is the entertainer of the party. Hold on, no? So some of the time the music that you're playing, not because you drink your NEC and feel bad. Don't mean that don't say the DJ tell if go fight. So if you're gonna say the DJ say go fight, that means the artist who sing his song is much as culpable as the DJ as well.
Brother, hear me say. Enough time they dance. I want a girl for wine and I'm trying to look at her. And you're not paying nothing for me. So yes.
And that is another thing that we're going to talk about because a post came up today. That topic.
You can also see how I would agree with the post or the person who write the post. If they focus on the aspect of trying to keep the dancer crime free and trying to promote that rather than attacking Archangel personally.
The DJ, because he's not the only person that plays whatever type of music
and
this person is trying to.
You have look on this topic, this thing when you say any party that he's playing is going to be shut down.
Yeah.
That means that we have these people is actively calling police to mash up people dance. So
say man them don't have meetings on this.
Are you turning up there to the same problem? I'm
that
saying you complain about a problem that you're gonna start. This is the problem I understand with it. Yeah, you gotta tell me say this person inside violent. Well, you do the same thing. You're actually pre-warning us, and secondly, you start go to the party DJing live to say if you go back to Jamaica. Go plant this. That nothing for
all right,
that's
so
only racist and jealous and everything.
Let's try to approach it from a different way. Let's move away from the Archangel aspect of it. Now let's focus more on the
victim.
Like saying the not the victim. No, just
the person who make the flyer.
No, not even. We're not forget them.
No,
forget them because I don't want to get into it because it looks very personal. So let's focus on the angle from like say the violence in the dancehall. And do you think that the DJs actually cause problems in these dancehall? Or do you think that type of juggling is still
sometime because a DJ will forward on them set and the dancehall hype meaning the event cause
it depend
on a level where shit can happen. You see someone over there and someone over there or some girl over there and girl there and then DJ forward on now and say walk out or don't know the song, but introduce and direct it now, so the girl get brave, physically she tell to do it. It kind of some people do not read the crowd, regardless of fight.
Hold on, let him finish.
Regardless of violent or entertainment, some people do not read the crowd. They not care. They just want to know say.
They get a foul.
So some of the time, you didn't cause it, but you help tip the balance.
Yeah. I agree with help tipping the balance. London is small, but yet still it's big. Because, for instance, like a North London DJ coming into some place in South, you don't know everybody. I don't know that Bread and this person have beef because you're not that well known for me. No, so you and that person have beef. The person not well known. 2 and 9 partner have beef. Nobody know. Me come to execute my job, and because the type of vibe in or the type of feedback when me get from the crowd, me play them type of song and me get a forward. So obviously I'm gonna make speech towards the song.
Yeah.
So enough of the time these things caused by DJ not knowing what's going on, pretext to what they're saying. Right. So it's not. I can't blame this on the DJ.
No,
to be honest, I can't.
As a foreign DJ is different from
it's
a
different
local.
if you're local.
But if you're foreign,
you don't really know what.
Nobody really.
But even sometimes local DJ don't know.
No, to be then that's your problem as a business. You should know your show around then. As a alright, like start them down party. And a DJ come from country and the man of course I say, yo, when you come from country, you know, we treat them better than this and run the time for me and like turn on and everything and him go and look at himself still and like but him I say me I guess you should have give me more time, but that come on to the promoter and timing. But regardless, he's saying that. So now if a DJ was there where feel like you're violent, we could have fight him, you see me? But at the same time, what I say, she my foreign DJ, no one takes it at value because they don't know him, even know it. But when a DJ know you or know the surrounding, and we expect you know the surrounding, it'll be more receive. Because you're at home. So if you're a DJ and you got a party and know what is what, if you do a research, you shouldn't go.
But this is on a different context though. We are talking about patrons and we're talking about DJs to DJs.
But patrons, and DJ shouldn't, as they say, if I come from north, as they say, you come a south. We're not expecting to know what going on south. Birds. We have
the week in week out party girls, and we have the no one a blue moon people them. And so my time I know on a blue moon people them have beef with people with the week in week out people.
It comes right down to what you say. If you're a new person in the scene, you have with somebody, that's because they don't know the environment is. So you think that everything is against you. So anything a man bounce a little bit, like I'm just doing that see it. And you think say that and I really just that person them, but you don't know.
So my time of beef, what them have is not about beef in the party because what you know.
It's always before the party.
Perfect example, right? Let me use Dan Boss and Mikey Versace for example. If their beef wasn't on social media, right? And whatever never in the public. Would I probably see two of them at a party and take them good just to see them. And you will make some talk and you will do this and do that. And
not knowing what is happening.
You're not knowing would be adding fuel to fire. You not knowing and you know it two of them perfect good. So I say some of the time you cannot blame the DJ. See anybody who you see a party incite violence because them know what go on. That is wrong. That is wrong because we don't want the violence in the party.
So a DJ, you say Mikey with the stand, dance with the stand, then you go play them now an image. I say, yo, damn ball some man. You see what you're saying to it is a song and a theme song. Now Mikey you gonna say, hold on. All of that you attack. But because he man him a beef at the time, as you say, and him a song to them an image and a style, blah, 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 him a go think, so yo, this me. And then him, Dan Bass might do something where it's naturally him, and him thinks you're against him and it starts. So let me say, so my time is not where you say or how you say, and the person I receive it.
But you're proving my point. Sometimes things done by accident. It's not only
but
done.
You don't know before, matter who you be, in London, you don't know about Mikey and Dan Bass had a week problem because I was training for like a week. So if you as a DJ don't know that, that means you shouldn't be DJing the scene.
But should DJ get in the politics of other people's problem?
No,
whatever is going on, because this is politics, you know. This is politics.
They shouldn't.
So we just talk about like the politics of everything. Should a DJ get involved in other people's problem? Because there we have a fine line between professionalism and being a mama man basically.
DJs like pastor, they can't help it because what they do is to get the alright. You know those somebody have beef here. You play songs to correlate with their problem, and the crowd energized it and them shell the party. A pastor knows he has some of a problem. Him start talking about parables for the congregation and say yes, pastor. So it's hard for them not doing it.
So because I've seen this happen already. I say gangster kid a play, me and gangster kid a play something and me and gangster kid supposed to play. And me and him have a conversation and he say, Rick, me see the crowd coming here. Me play before you because me see what me need to change that energy. Because the DJ who play before we fire and he must shoot everything and they hype up the man them charge and ready. And I say gangster kid where you play. You know him play? He play Bob Marley the whole time.
Cool it down.
And calm down your party right back down to dust. That's the man that start complaining. But I understand the reason why I'm doing it.
You have to watch the crowd.
Because he start play Grace Drillers, him play Bob Marley, him play Dennis Brown, until the simmer right down back. So me have to applaud him that night. The next man me see him, because me realize the reason why I'm doing it because the whole of Farman them over one side, and then the whole of Acne man them over one side, and because
you
of the song them want to start play, man I run out in the hand, money pull up, and then man look a scuffling start go on. And him play the song, them
so,
and it work and it calm down.
This would be like a similar situation like to DJ Kappa party, like the party, shell. But at one point I feel like say the juggling was just a bit too hype, and he didn't want that change over in a sense. True. And like the first bit of anti-juggling when them change it over, it don't work. But as soon as it get hype again,
it
like the man them go off because we already know, you know, like the little Englishman them like me not style English youth. So big man thing.
When you get say what?
So basically, when I see the man them, I see their cover say they half back, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, you see them start beat right now and say them charge, you know. Like any card can play because at that point the orders at the party kind of break.
Yeah. But that's why you take a professional DJ to manage that.
That's why I come back back to DJ. As a thing, no matter what you want to say, it still come back to the DJ because you are conducting the crowd.
So you say the DJ have
a lot of influence when the person jumps.
We're not really straight from a point. Hold on, let's get back in the archangel thing.
If you know say, but that same thing with the point. If you know say, the crowd hyperactive, you play some girl song here, a man gonna calm down enough for watch a girl actually whine for the girl. I mean, I say I'm not gonna hard enough, but it's gonna change the narrative of being 100 miles per hour to a 60.
So do you think Archangel is wrong? Because not for the time.
Wrong?
Hold on. In terms of what we are talking, not for the time. Then play some song as what you are saying, it can incite violence. Yeah. So do you think what the person is saying is any fact to what they're saying?
There is some fact to it.
There's few events I've been to recent Archangel at here, and then play and menacing of violence, and when them play, I don't see it as violent. So if the person's at a party where things say that one, that's his personal preference and experience. I have not been to an event where a DJ play a song and war go on.
Because of the song that he played.
Yeah, but when they are part of him place and make girl walk out. It's different.
Yeah,
you see me? But the violent part, me just think say, no, at the moment, me not see that. I'm not gonna lie.
I think...
If you give your response and then we can read some of the comments that were made. Because Archangel himself posted it, so we can read some of the comments that were made.
Yeah, I think there's different type of DJs. Obviously, London. Archangel is the type of DJ that speaks a lot when he's playing. There's some DJ that doesn't talk as much. Liar Squad don't talk really a lot.
Which one? Axe.
Well, even Mix.
They don't make the big speeches.
The sound is not known for a lot of speeches.
Right.
Lizard is known for a lot of speeches. So if you're gonna book a DJ, obviously you're gonna mix the thing.
I have to know the DJ we are book.
Exactly. So that's his style of play. So obviously, if you don't like it, then I just think you should just not go to where my player.
Yeah. I mean, and a lot of people have said that if you see the DJ on the bill, like, just don't go. You can't. You have no authority or any right to tell a promoter say no.
Because
don't book Rick and
what pissed me off about the entire post is like any parties and it's gonna get shut down and
because of this.
You have to understand. Say when you shut down a party, remember. It's not the DJ, it's the one who's going to be losing.
The promoter.
It's the promoter.
No, everybody
else. When you start with the promoter lose and then people find out say a bird Sarah, this a person, then you're creating a flock of enemy because anybody make me lose my £1,000 when me invest in a party. And then yet still because you have malicious thoughts against somebody, you call the authority and you make some false trump up complaint, then and then that go back to what we can see other DJ face over the year, like for instance, Gangsta Kid party. We see lots of DJs keep them party and then police are contact them before whatever. So no, we kind of get the thinking behind some of these people. In them head, how them to really think. They say, yo, something happened at a party, and because of this a DJ that play, when they take it offensive and when they think a lot.
What I wanted to ask Archangel was, where did he get the flyer from? How did he come about it?
Because no one else has posted
Because no one else has posted. I haven't seen it on any other blog post.
Because, hold on, Rick, you see, anything we have to do with you, if somebody posts something with you, anybody who know you I go screenshot and send it to you.
Yeah,
No,
Because hear what now?
I said it
Archangel is a popular public figure.
Yeah.
So anybody who see it, because this person is probably, I don't want to call them a nobody because I don't know who it is.
Right.
So it's probably somebody who's not that popular.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So if it's somebody who's not that popular post it, so him probably have 50 followers them a look funny.
Yeah.
You know, in a no circle.
No
So
big circle.
one of the person them a follow him probably know Archangel and say, yo, screenshot this and send it come game.
But
Because
based on the screenshot, it doesn't look as if it was made from Apple. It's like, me no know. We can only assume.
It's a very good flyer though.
It's a very, because they spent time and energy, but the grammatical errors in it is really pissing me off.
I wish flyer man make it.
I struggle to read it properly. It really pissed me off. But moving right along, because and what I want to give a shout out to the DJs that are that gave Archangel some support, and and all of his fan base gave him support because they were like, yo, I eat that thing that Juba from Global Jugglers, he commented that bad mind is active, that's the way they want to live. Them never stop and think positive, all upon them mind is negative. If you're stupid enough to pull your strap, knife, bottle or stone in an event because the DJ told you to do it, then God go with you because you need help. Exactly. Official Max Payne commented saying, some people have all the sunshine and the greatest weed in the world and still not happy. Don't let people draw you out with their unhappiness. Your talent is your talent and you're more than most. You are more than most, big bro. You're good in these streets. And I mean, we can see in the comments that people like, he's good at what he does.
And I want to make a statement as well.
He's good at what he does.
The people that come to a party with strap, knife, whatever.
What's the point?
Remember, you are not invited in our party when we keep them. And when we are play on the party them, you are not invited. It don't matter who you are. You are not invited because a party is a place for fun and enjoyment. So if you are coming at a different level of violence from our different energy,
mindset,
just stay home, dog. Like, circle thing on the road whenever you see people like, the party is not for that kind of behavior.
Only strap a ring is a condom, brother.
And I think,
which is right.
Now is the perfect time for I think the dancehall community to try to bridge the gap between the council and the government, because
we need the support in order to host the event.
Because
for venues and all of that.
Venues, yeah.
Because hold on, Rick, like the local council is full time for when you get out some of these law enforcement officer and start station them at some of the big party, let them help with the security, with the security of the party. And promoters, if the council want a thing for get 2 or 3 police out there, because some of the time these things are needed. It's needed in our party for you have a couple of police come security thing, because we got a whole heap of white people event and the big event them, and them have the ambulance, them have the law enforcement, them
everything is on hand.
And
these things are governed by the local council. So, when you need to start help out for everything too.
The time the promoter them pay big bills for foolishness. As I was saying, you shift your funds to the right place, man. But in order for do all of that, we get venues, we get license for and up and above board, and it just happen 3/4 the event them keep.
They do give this is what the council says. They
some
do
venue
give us
license.
They do give us
permit.
No, I said 3/4 event them keep because certain people.
But bro, you have to start from somewhere. You see if it starts small, all right. Remember, a few years ago, we was cussing about the shabby party, no decor or something like that.
No, it has.
You see, all of the party might improve because everybody is spending little money on decor or something. Because now, if you know your party in a certain way, people are not attracted to your party. Yeah. So now, people want to go to your party and they want to feel secure because, you know, if one 2 police there, me can guarantee this. If fucker broke out, they are the biggest gang in London. I could tell you that for fact. Exactly. So less than 2 seconds, your party is secure. Most of these security personnel, if I have 6 or 7 of them, if anything go on, if a man want to shoot them and do and them go and fuckery, they are just allowing it because them say, because of such and such man.
Yeah, but
them don't want have no man in a beef.
But that's the problem.
You need to start work hand in hand with the police.
Do you know what security job is to do when this happens? What? A security job is to do. Let them in, you can't stop them. And then they call the police. And when they call the police, they describe who the person be.
And they go.
And the police will forward and what the procedure is there. If it's knife, they will probably come in there for the person. If it's gun, they will not come in there like that. They will either they send someone there to see the situation, and if them can de-escalate it in there, they will. If not, they wait till the end and then forward out to them child, minimize the risk. That is the job of security guard on the door. When it's something, if you search somebody, and them have a gun, pandemic, a gun, you don't stop them.
You let them go?
Let them go in, because you might stop them and cost more problem on the door.
Yeah,
Let them go in because they sober at the time.
Yeah.
Let them go in. You tell whoever it does what is. Either the party done. If it done, it might cause a problem. You call the police. Them forward. Them curly area, blah, blah. And if them can go in there, them go in there. Wait till the police come out. I just say go. You see me? That's the right way.
But then here's the problem. Because majority of the security guards that we know do the parties, they are so seasoned in the party, so most of the people them know them. Because we see as well.
Them a keep part of themselves.
Exactly.
No,
and I see
knowing or not, yeah, being on job is different. Because if you're seasoned at the party, you don't say money maker that. Then you're going to protect it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Some of them are not protecting it. Because I've seen security letting people through the door. Well, that is strapped. And they make them go into the party. We all see it. And we know exactly what are going on. But that's why we have problems where the security is one of the biggest problems in the dance. Because if you have somebody at the door, I'm going to let in anybody who is so pleased to say, all right, him can just let in because what?
Yeah.
That is a problem. That is a big problem.
If I go on party, I'm going to get searched, I ain't staying there, bro. Me stay the family and cut cars.
Something is wrong.
People know me. I'm not going to do that. But then one day I might piss off and say, me I got to do what me I got to do.
Yeah.
So if you go on party, I give a birthday party one time, I go away and come back and the man search me and say, yo, if I get searched, I'm like, oh, you're a part of it. No, I'm glad. I did vex, but I'm glad say I'm doing job.
Exactly.
So it's like, I've those not that I know. But me just think say if you have a license, if you get the whole permit and everything and blah blah, security guard for just do them job right.
And the problem I have with the licensing and the counseling now is that the times that they give to the our communities, because even in where I'm from, Tottenham Wood Green side, there's a cultural center there. That's what I speak to the name the MP guy, and so that is the designated place for events for
the community center in Tottenham.
Near to the Wood Green. What the name again, man? The one run to the always keep the old people part.
Yeah, man, leisure center, man.
Yeah.
That one. So but the time that it finishes is 2:00.
So it's an early lock-off time.
It's an early lock-off.
Unlike other places
Do you know that is?
where other people.
You know that is?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to tell you.
It's a type of alcohol license,
No,
I think, and something like that.
No, but it. Cause the building lock and by 4:30 they can resume back business. It's where I come from. So it's basically what is there. They put in that saying if all of our pubs can close at 2:30 maximum, why can't your event do the same?
No, but that's all right.
No, so what am I saying? Why should we favor you for late and not the other person?
But they are. That's what I'm saying. Other people, other venues, other ethnic groups are being favored because remember, being late for a party in Jamaica is cultural.
Yep.
As much as we don't like it, I will say again,
it
is cultural.
In America, and I even keep it late though.
We understand that, but we're not talking about. We're not talking about Americans. We're talking about Jamaican. Remember Remember the Chinese. Their way of life is their food. They have Chinatown in Soho.
Yeah.
A whole area designated China. The
village.
Indians, they are very together when they have their thing. They have their own village over Ilford over that side. They have their own place.
But what kind of things like off?
When I go through a bit of comments for a bit now.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not about the time. The timing is cultural for us. Obviously, black people are known for working longer shifts and lower jobs and doing jobs that are basically some random hours. So the time that we get, this is the reason why I'm not take off nobody, but this is the reason why I think that we further party late. Because if you drive bus, you finish 10, 11 o'clock at night.
So just made a comment.
So yeah, Axe put a thing.
We don't know who it is.
Yeah, all right. Liars can make a comment. Normally it's Axe who is the one who's commented on this page.
Says security to stop money from promoters' doors if they're not getting paid.
And we see that happen a lot of time because I go well for a party where security I try tell you say yo, cut the price and tell you 10 or 15 pounds because them like these are some of the things a cause problem and me say we need to start get the proper authorities in because if you're keeping a party I know that there must be certain law over certain numbers you should have police present.
No,
ambulance.
Any
No. It's not any gathering. Over a certain amount of numbers, birds.
No, it's risk assessment.
Because you have security guards on
It
site.
can't be any gathering because we are telling me, say, me have a party with 10 somebody over me, and me have to get police over there.
Get security for that.
But that is the promoter's
That's why I
fault.
say with certain amount of numbers, birds.
All right, I'm telling you, yeah.
Let's adjust one issue. Which one is your
Security
issue?
budget, 80 person to 1. So if 80 person are billing, and 1 person. If it's an iris event, that number in account. Like for instance, if it's a capacity of finding people, and the event is deemed as high risk, yeah, if police are gonna say to you, if we have to be there, you can't keep it.
Yeah.
That's just facts.
Yeah.
O2 anywhere in the world. That's why they put the lowest risk factor as an amber, so them have only ambulance, 1 and 2 police. If someone rushes you like the Whiskey concert, they're gonna say we're frightened for the people and safety, and we're paying tax. Obviously, it's O2, so them have few police more. They just stay there as present. They're already in the area anyway. They just stay there as
because
present.
of this. Yeah.
Because there's ways of going around doing it. With the venues we have is not legally sanctioned apart.
What about legal venues?
Legal venue, you can apply for all of those stuff.
No, what about legal venue? Because I go to a whole legal venue party and I never see police present as none of them.
You know why again? The council don't want them. Any venue go we have legal in a certain era. If not, it's on a strip or that's about this and everything. The council don't want them there. So the police then will tell you straight. So if we ever come at your venue, come help you. Yeah, they gonna reduce your license to 230. As everybody in the era, as I say, come back to the. They're saying if their people are doing it to 230, why can't we do it? Regardless of who work, what they work, I just say it go. So
Brett, it's not about the venue and the thing
I'm
because
telling you
hold on,
the reason they're gonna do all this stuff.
Hold on, no, because me see a lot of thing like, for instance, you go on high street like say Clapham or one of them places there where you have a bar, right? Police keep ever present on the weekend because they know like when people is drinking, it normally cause chaos and confusion and problem. So in terms of a party, keeping a party with like 1,000 people, I feel like it should be some form of police present in one unit or whatever because it's all about securing the public. Because remember, you know, the people in the party is still the public because remember, the police is working for us, not against us. Remember, you know, we are for them boss, you know.
But yeah,
so me just ask you, why is not that way?
I just explain it to you. The persecuted event is not legally sanctioned to be kept. So they're not going to have police involved.
But it's a legal venue. It's not about whoever keeping an event for birds. Because I can keep an event in O2 Arena. I'm not the one who's going to get the license or whatever because O2 don't have their license. I'm going to sign a contract with O2 say I'm doing this event. I'm not going to look at the license for the birds.
When Whiskey can't keep the first day, there was no police there because they think people are going to line up normally and going. And they rush the door. So them can get it wrong. Why can't we? Bro, all I'm saying is this here. You see when time you have a licensed venue and a license time to 4 whatever you get, you can apply for all this stuff. But we do not do that.
But Brett, come on, man. We know we live in the UK. They classify dancehall as Irish event. They classify every dancehall party or bashment party as Irish. Brett, hold on now. They classify dancehall as Irish event. Even to one point, this club in Croydon back in ideas, them they say, oh, them want ban them from playing certain our music. So if you're classify dancehall as Irish, why don't we get the necessary? We call it security put in place for say govern the thing for make sure it runs smooth.
Back to what me I say again, you not listen. The loophole and the fine print. They're gonna say if we have to have such people at your particular event, other than everybody else in the country, they're using the equal rights in that sense of saying, well, why we need to have be units at your event when your event over there don't need that. That person don't need that. So then to avoid the old problem as public safety, that's the line. Can't keep it.
I don't believe in a way, because
but then again, we have to understand because you're in that.
Yes.
You're in
I know what you believe in. Me believe in.
You're in that.
What's on paper?
Yeah, but Brett, hold on.
Yeah, but you're like going over each other. You don't see them exactly.
Let me go one further.
Last 30 seconds.
Let me go one further. Take away from industry.
Yeah.
When the government want to pass a law in a crime in a war, in a Jamaica, they invoke state of emergency though.
Yeah.
And with that, you can do certain things
you cannot
do while it's normal. So police basically I say you are literally invoke a era where we can say, well, brother, if
because you asked that, then that means that I'll do this.
Yes. Cause I did I keep that a part of a massacre show, right? Police called the day before. Granaries is a legendary club for 30 years.
Yeah.
Them say them can't keep it there. The blatant point is there. They don't want no Lambeth event that was kept in O2 to come in Croydon. So them tell us straight, yo, you have to shut for the night. and them say we strongly advise you to do that. And if you don't do it, and anything happen, they're gonna say we actually write to the council and advise the council, advise you not to do that. So the legal term is that would you the club wanna know risk your life for one night for the whole of the year?
Event,
this is what they do. It's illegal. So if you get the loophole and get around that, you can keep a thing. Anything happen, it's normal because anywhere. But if you cannot fight them on the night, me going to my office at Port Croydon when they mark them Friday and the New Year's Eve, Boxing Day, them cancel one event because they never want extra police to go up on the road. Them say they never know this and about some say, man, I don't know who is bad man or who is a criminal or who is I'm not a police, but what? This is what they use. And them say, because they want public safety, them can go and court and all is win. So when you're ignorant, so you say, yo, it don't matter. It don't make no sense, bro. We can't
respond.
More response to everything. All right, so let me just clarify something. You said the police called O2 and said they strongly advise them.
No, I didn't say O2.
Are the venue.
No, I said A venue.
Yeah, A venue. They call them and strongly advise them not to keep the party. Do you know advice is not a law? Hold on, Bert. Let me tell you this. If somebody say, I strongly advise you not to drive down that road, it's not a law, because if you driving down that road, there is no legal base for you to get prosecuted by that.
You can't.
You cannot, because advice. Hold on. Advice cannot be used against you in court because advice is always advice. Hold on.
Hold on. Let him make his point.
Hold on. Just like when you did have the mask thing, what them say, they advise you to wear mask. It's not a law. They cannot prosecute you. They cannot use it against you in court of law. It's not a law. And all right, for instance, let me give you one more example. You know, like certain clubs. Name a big club in London. Name any big club. Let me ask you. On their big nights, don't you see police parked around the corner or somewhere nearby to make sure it run nice?
If anything happens.
No, at least one G park, because that's called in risk assessment, Birds. So if you don't have a unit parked by, if anything, you are going. You have to think about them things, you have to think about the factor and crowd control and these things, you know. That's why I'm telling you, any event where it's above certain amount of capacity, police present need to be there. Just like what you call it. If me keep a little festival, right? Police have to secure it because obviously me get me right people them from a council. Everything is me cross all T, that all eyes. It's just about securing the people because you know anywhere alcohol is involved, it's happen. A possibility it can get violent and things can get out of hand. All right, when people do a peaceful protest march, do you have police present? Because they know that it can get out and it seem like a party. But when you come on to dancehall and certain things, it's a stigma behind it because they deem dancehall as a risky genre of music because the way them think it's
and I agree with you, but I also agree with Brett's point because we have to look at the full spectrum of things. Brett is in the field of security, and I think the point that you made is they advise them not to have it, but also the council wrote to them telling them not to host this event.
They wrote the council
asking permission.
No, I won't go on there. You keep event.
Yes.
The police now want to keep, but they cannot stop you because we go to the council. Because the council have a sign, because there's two officers in the crime here, whether they risk whatever, but you can go over them head and get the council to revoke whatever. Cool. But here, joke. They might refer to the council, say, yo, we say we don't want to keep because such man and such.
And that is you're wrong. It's supposed to be risk assessment for the council. That's where you're wrong. You know you're wrong.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
A two-person sign off.
Hold on.
Listen,
the council and the police.
Hold on.
The council,
just listen.
Just like a DBS check, The council, it got to the council and the police. The police send back to the council or certain days to send back to the council. Say, yo, we're cool with it, or we are advising, say, yo, we don't want it. Now the council will decide now. Do we give it a late license or not? If they give it to you, anything happen, then I go to the club and say to the club no, say, yo, it's no way if they keep definitely. Yo, man say, can't keep a career, but if it happen, we're gonna pressure the council to pressure you. And if the council already don't like your venue, I like that genre already, they might make you keep it, you know. Cause they want in England everything upon black and white.
Yeah.
It's when you keep the event and something happen, all for one hands dead. When it's done, the club lose them license.
And they must advise against it and you go ahead.
So they strongly put in the column we say we advise against it because of this and that. But the council can say, your advice that we took it a review, we cool with it, but we are going to get it run. But not because the council give you the authority, and means say it's good.
Yeah.
So anything go wrong,
You have
that
to reap
come
the
right
consequences.
back to we did already say.
One question: who do you get the permits from? Is it the police or the council?
I just said to you, bro. You apply to the
One
council.
the police
you
or the council?
No, it's not. It's not. You apply to the council, but the police is involved. Because this is the police officer.
Bro, so may I ask you something? More finish my
it's
question.
not a
Police
straight-
or the council?
It's both for them, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Who do you get it from? Police or the council? Because hold on now.
Brother, the council.
Let me tell you
Jagan,
this.
he's
Yeah,
answering your
Jagan,
question.
But may I ask
Hold
one?
on.
You don't need a long explanation.
It
Police
is
or the council?
no, it is not
It's
a one
both.
answer like that. It's not an answer like that, bro. You apply to the council.
And the council,
The council
go to the
send-
police to do the
the
risk
council
assessment.
send-
Well,
and then
listen, one answer at a
Both of them,
time.
no, sorry,
One hour at a time.
sorry, Breds, Dragon. No, Breds, no, stop.
Hold on.
In all honesty, guys, if we're having a conversation, we're having a conversation. Let's not talk over each other. Dragon, your microphone plug up.
No, I have the microphone. I'm controlling it. So
No,
who
don't-
talk?
don't-
No, because it's too much people talking at one time. So Rasta,
Rick.
you talk and then you tell who to talk.
Everybody
and that.
calm down. Stop it.
Yeah,
Please
cool.
don't turn off the talker phone then, please. Don't hold on. Hold on. Let's regroup.
Talk, Jagan.
Let's regroup. We're
Yeah.
good?
So
Stop.
hold on now.
Hold on before you go any further.
Before
You go any further, right. We're not it's a discussion.
It's a discussion. We
Yeah.
discuss something.
But make quick calm down the tension then. Do you want to finish your point?
Yeah, may I finish my
and then
point?
Brett will respond.
go on.
Yeah?
Alright, so basically, all me understand how it work. So when you're applying for anything from the council, right? Like risk assessment and those things, right?
Okay.
So basically, it's an application that you deal with the council, because the police they deal with the risk assessment. So the council contact the police for do the risk assessment. So if the police advise say, or they strongly advise say this don't happen, if the council give the go ahead, that have nothing to do with you, because you wouldn't really know about that, because that would go to the council, and the council would reply to you like that it wouldn't have nothing to do with you, Brett. The advice where the police give the council, it wouldn't have nothing to do with you. So in terms of you losing a license or advice or thing like that, that can't stand up in court, because listen, you're applying on behalf of your club, your business, your brand,
Right.
to any local council that you live in or any local borough, right? So when they go to the police, because obviously the council don't have the resource like a private detective, if say, okay, what you think about the risk assessment about this area? Them gonna ask the local law enforcement to say, what do you think about that particular spot? Is a troubled area, blah, blah, blah. They must submit their document. And then whoever is a senior officer and duty or whatever are responsible for that branch of station where event is keeping, they're gonna sign off in terms of what they think about it. If they strongly advise that your event is a high risk, more than likely the council is very unlikely that you're not gonna get a permit.
Can I
So I'm just saying, so if you get a permit and they advise, say it's gonna be risky, that's not on you, that's on the council, because that's have nothing to do with you. So when you talk and I say, oh, if they advise this, you can lose your license and thing like that. What you mean by that? Remember, you go look your license, like the straight and straight, you know.
Before you answer,
Remember, you go look your license straight and straight. So you have nothing to do with the way the police think about what you want. If you get a license, your business is straight.
Right. Can I give a response to that? Shout out to Irish Cream, who is one of the hosts for Park and Lime that's happening on the 6th of August in 2022. Obviously, they're promoters. They're hosting an event. Her comment is the risk assessment isn't done by the police. The police will ask you via email about the event, but they're not the ones that does the risk assessment for the council. And this is someone who hosts events. So this is coming directly from a promoter. That is what she's saying. So I'm just saying.
No, we're not talking about event. We're talking about a venue.
No, but it's the same thing.
Where she hosts the
Same
event
thing.
in one venue.
The venue.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
Anyway-
venue.
anyway, keep it event,
No,
it's
no,
the
no.
venue.
We're talking about venue and license. That's two different things.
No, because
No.
you need a license to do the park.
No.
regardless.
It's all right. For instance, Birds. All right.
Go check it.
For licensing.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me answer the question first.
Hold on. Let me just finish this before you answer my question. For licensing, so basically, for licensing and venue and thing like this, you need a license fee for host live music or recording music, right?
Yes.
And you need alcohol. Like it's certain various different licenses you have to get.
Yes.
And you need like a club license to go till X time, and that deemed by the risk assessment where them deem your place of business to have.
Yeah.
Because I'm working at several establishments where me see certain things operate, and where you tell me is totally different from what we know about.
Right. But as I said, this is coming directly from the promoter. Obviously they've been doing the event for a really long time. She says that the police officers are not the ones that do the risk assessment. Go ahead.
Police don't do the risk assessment. They are part of it. All right. Wait here. You apply to the council, and the council don't know you. They cannot dig up the information upon you. There's two ways of doing it. We can do it via your event name, right? Say you have like Magnum Friday. And we can do it via my name. Regardless of that, police know everybody's history. So what them do, them send the details to the police, to the person who deal with licensing as well in the department. Because there's actual officers that done that apart from the regular police, Right. So you call license officers. So basically, they're the person who come in every night, check a venue and see if things up to code as well. Right. So them go so, alright, cool. You have 14 reply. The reply say, you know what, Rick event good. We can do it. Someone gets shut up event. They can say in the past, Rick event was good. That's the defense of giving it the clear. Because the council say, okay, the police good with it. They want 5 o'clock, see they go on. If the police say, you know what, it's an amber event. They must say, you know what, we can't give 6 we want, we give 5. I'll get 3:30. They might change the time frame, Or if I read, them say, you know what, you can keep it to 2. Them know say, you're not going to make the money and not keep it. But what I actually say, the police have influence on the outcome because if something happen wrong, and you got caught, and you at fault as well as the venue the promoter, they come and say, the police, I'm going to ask the police what the police said about the event. The council said, we go to the police, they said it was wrong to do it, but we fought, blah, blah.
So that means that's how Jagana say it's not the person, it's the council.
Exactly,
the council don't care which way. They might grant whatever they might grant. But the police, remember when crime going on, the police involved now. So like I said, the council say, we did tell you this is going to happen.
So why you're factoring in a crime?
No, because this is what risk assessment is about. It's assessing the risk of keeping an event. When I talk about the festival as my girl here, it's a venue. I work at, if it's in my festival, I'm already there. I would do the risk assessment for myself and our own company. I would know where I'm going from that side there. Once it's gated round, it's a venue. You could have called it if you want, it's a venue.
No matter where it is.
Under the umbrella, it's the same license in them. You have license where you have 14 plus certain event coming by adult. Like certain event because they want to get more people in here. Even they don't do 18 plus regardless, But bro, the thing is if a police don't want a venue or a club or an establishment to be where it is, black, white or Chinese, they might pressure it. Any crime go on, that's the police coming back. They're going to pressure it to the point where the council say, you know what, we work together, so we're not going against you. Scandal lot them because of that. Police don't want it there, the community don't want it there. So the council get the case, then pressure it, then find as much thing as...
You're making my point.
No, what I'm trying to say to you, the council can shut it down, but with legal advice and advice from other departments in the world. Because they cannot do a risk assessment for you without police involvement. If the police take too long to do it, they can say, okay, we get a date. That's the loophole. Them give a 14-day span or whatever them give for reply to what we say. If you don't reply, it means you're good or you now care, or you don't see it. After that, the police cannot come to that event. Unless police is a bomb in there. That's now national. You see me? So what I'm trying to say is...
all
right, we have a couple minutes left. Can we wrap up this topic, please?
If the police deem your event as a risk, whether they have a license or not, the police can lock it down.
No.
Yes, because listen,
they can turn up on the night.
Listen for a bit. Like, let me just give an example for like a nightclub, right? You know, a nightclub have their license good and their paperwork is good and every T's is crossed, every I's is dot. If the police feel like something is happening there, they can shut down the nightclub. So don't tell me say a police cannot lock down a venue. He can lock down an event on a normal night. Because if a police feel like this event is going to be a risk, it can be shut down. That's why I say you're making my point.
No, it's not. You're missing one key factor. A venue, open by itself, like Scala, the regular night, can't happen. If you as an external party, because it's their event, you as an external party, that's a different person are going to them bubble. They can lock in the car. Scala gonna say, yo, me don't know them like that. So they're not gonna fight for you because they're not paying nothing for the venue. They're getting paid by you to keep an event and them can claim for insurance after it's done. So when you are keep a party in a venue, your system is different from Scala. They're assessing you, dog. If you're a person where that's enough man to put them name on certain things.
But police operate by intelligence. So what if the police hear like Scala nightclub is going on tonight? they have, say for instance, Vibes Cartel, and they say, Vibes Cartel attract a lot of negative people, right? Listen me out. Remember, it's Scholar doing the event. And the police said, no, this is going to be trouble. So you're going to tell me, say, the police do not have the authority or the power to shut off a party and say, no, this cannot keep.
No.
May I ask you? They
don't.
don't.
No, they can't.
They don't.
But the reason the law now come back to the same thing.
Then, Brett, that's why I say you're back than yourself.
Let me finish here. Come back to me and say, when is the Scholar? They got money. Money, everything. Let me show you an example.
I know nothing about venue now.
When Brixton Auto did I keep one event, but not calling name, everybody comes to me and chat shit about them thing, Them reports say they're gonna be shooting. So you know what Brixton Auto did? Them say if they're gonna be shooting, you might as well follow the police guy in the cross the road. Be a police turn up other more security guard, not shooting the gun. Because the person being bad man to the person. Okay. When the event is their event, they might tell you say, would you risk now me locking it off? Not go so I'm sue uno. Remember that they can go to court with it as long as they want, because they know say they might recoup everything. But you as an external promoter cannot afford to do that. So either you take the cut time or no keeping or them find a way to say, you know what, you have to finish it at time and then.
Yeah,
this is the whole point of it. When you do it as a normal person, it's different from when a company do it.
There's a lot to learn. I mean, I half of them something I never know. And I mean,
quiet.
I don't know how it is. We have research to do. No, we can't.
No more.
Sorry. We have 2 minutes left in the show. Everybody learns something new every day. I've learned a few things tonight, and hopefully everybody that is on the live
learn
something else.
Please can't lock off my party as long as me get the council permission.
All right, then, boss. So shout out to everybody.
And that's what Brett say?
Shout out to everybody who tuned in on Instagram and Facebook tonight. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you for, interacting with us. We do appreciate it. Please do remember we're here every Tuesday between 9 and 11. Support us on all our social media platforms, especially YouTube. Go over, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things them. Plug your party real quick.
16th of July, don't know Lincoln Father Town.
Plug your party real quick.
2nd of July. Me have too much party, man. 2nd of July, Upnlive Lifestyle, my party. North Side of London. Tickets available on www.worldmag.com. Get them right now.
22nd of April, DJ Dio birthday bash in London. 23rd in Birmingham. Any other part? Tonight, Chicken Back Tuesdays, 3 Brighton Road, Go Van Support. Thursday, Dash Out Thursdays. Update Thursdays. Wednesday is Girls Rush Wednesdays, as well as Chicken Back Wednesdays. Friday is Lit Fridays. Lit Fridays is still lit.
No, it's not lit anymore.
The fire out.
Venue issues.
Backside.
If they want the venue, we can get them one in. I'm just saying, we'll be on the south side.
Anyways,
too far.
And don't know so the regular part of them on a weekend. Cha-Cha Fridays, of course. Cha-Cha-ness. Shout out to Park and Lime that's happening on the 6th of August. You don't know, say. It's a Upnlive show endorsed event, so make sure to get on the tickets. It's a Jamaica's 60th Independence celebration. Dragon All Star forwarding us out.
You know the thing go. Remember my party, 15th of July.
15th of July, Jamaica, man.
Remember at Jamaica, on about the tickets, and it's not a local event, bro.
International.
Come on, man.
So yeah,
bloody hell.
International. International.
So we must see how you're gonna keep on.
Live.
Can we close the show, please? It's 11 o'clock.
Anyway, people, love your brother, love your sister. Let love rule in anything you do. Once I read a book in them, say brain power is the main power. Until next week, peace.
See you guys.
Turn the mic on.